we're 5 years out now. What's one tip that you would give 18-year-old version of you that would help you today?
Stop doubting yourself. Stop being a. That's what I would have told myself.
But why?
How do you guys like open yourself up to, embracing like a new life almost, a new journey?
Like, just have confidence that you're there for a reason, like no matter where you are, whatever you choose to do, like you have a set of skills that you can apply and
we party in Ibiza, shit my soul just like a sneaker. You know just what I mean, I love her as my feature. I ain't looked, don't need to see.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the podcast where we get to tune in and get a glimpse of the guys. My name's Luciano.
Ty.
Oh, Yeti.
Miller.
And we are GG Podcast.
We back.
Bringing you another episode on this Sunday evening or afternoon, whenever this posts. I usually like to post in the afternoon when I can, but sometimes it might be late at night or it might be at midnight on Sunday. But
and y'all gotta fucking deal with it.
Yeah.
But we'll see you Sunday regardless.
We'll see you Sunday regardless, and
or Monday morning.
Yeah,
or Monday morning. But I hope you guys enjoy that last Wine Talk Wednesday. Make sure to check that out. Yeah, well, it's a special day today. No special day at all. I just said that because I wanted to say that. It felt right to say because Tyler's here.
Yeah, Tyler's here, guys.
And we get him on more often. I love it.
Special day.
Yeah.
Special K.
Special day for a special king. But he's not special. So.
Okay.
Guys.
I'm Googleable. You're right.
Yeah.
That's facts. That's special.
He's special in that way. Yeah.
Googleable.
That's tough. That's tough lines. Just put that in the song or something. Type shit. So, what you been up to, Ty?
What I've been up to? The same stuff I always do, man. Basketball, school.
Yeah.
School basketball. I've been reading a lot more. I'm about to finish this next book. Halfway through it. It's the only thing new.
What you reading?
I'm trying to read every day. It's called FARSIGHTED, How We Make the Decisions That Matter Most.
Oh,
Yeah.
bet. Okay, tough.
I'm halfway through that book, actually.
That was the one you
So
recommended?
me and Lucha are on the same wavelength right now.
Bet.
He recommended it to me, and I just got it the next day. I was like, I gotta read this.
That's fine.
Because I just finished the
I'm
other
about
one. Never finished.
I'm about 2/3 of it, or half, like a little bit more than halfway done.
Tough.
So,
it's a pretty good
I'm
book.
read another book. Yeah, I like it. It's like historical reference and all that stuff about how to make decisions, how people make big time decisions about their life in America, or like these crazy historical reference that took a lot of time, thought, and precision to do the things that they had to do properly in the future.
Yeah.
Any key takeaways so far that you've liked about the book?
Key takeaways so far, I would say that, again, it's about decision making, about how you can apply this knowledge to your own life. So a lot of decisions that are big time decisions that can have go wrong, but a lot go right.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a team effort from you to your supporting cast to the tools that you use to even make the predictions or the tools you use to measure your success or the failures. It's a whole process. And I kind of use some of it. It's kind of cool because I kind of use some of these processes or whatever the word is, when I made the commitment to come to Hofstra and leave Sacred Heart. And I just did some of these things naturally, but when you see people talk about how did Osama bin Laden get killed, it was like a whole team. Obviously, it was a whole team collaborative effort. Obviously, then you had so many different opinions on how to do it. Where was he? Was he even there?
Yeah.
I just think a lot of big time decisions now, it's like the supporting cast, you, and the tools you use are big indicators about what a decision could be successful or not.
Yeah,
I like that.
I do.
So far, at least.
I kind of took away from that book so far, as I'm reading it, halfway through, of looking at all the alternatives as well. like how you were saying with the Osama bin Laden reference with that whole team, bro. They looked at every like intricate thing that they could think of. So they thought of a plan already. They thought about, all right, so we have to find out if he's in there. And they were like 70. They're like
he's actually
70% sure, you know. And they took like that 70% or whatever, and they were like, okay, we'll risk that, whatever. And now let's think about it the other way. What if he's not in there, and like other possibilities and stuff like that, and just like thinking about like how to attack it. And then, dude, it was so like well planned out and thought out. I'm like, damn, this sounds like very, very intricate.
Last thing I'll say about the book till we can move on, but even the small part about like how your plans, your decisions can be, you need a lot of opinions. But even it talks about how you even get those opinions. You don't want to ask, if I had 20 of you guys, like 20 of my close friends, I don't want to ask you guys all at once, like, oh, what do you think about such and such? You want individual opinions that's not altered by how the group thinks at all. So basically it's saying, if I ask you three right now and Luce says something, psychology says that you guys may change your answer because Luce said something, but it's not your true, actual opinion. So you want a lot of opinions, like in a group way, but as an individual as well. Like certain things that I just didn't think about. That's kind of cool.
And they said, like what you were talking about, they said that they brought in like different types of perspectives, like people that are random, that have the same kind of knowledge, but like are not afraid to kind of like give their opinion. Because sometimes when you're in a group, like he was saying, like if you're in a group and like you guys are kind of agreeing a little bit here and there, some people are like kind of like not as comfortable or something, like they don't want to say their fully thing that they thought of, like their own opinion, you know. It's a group thinking type of thing, and that's what he's saying, you know. And like they bring in the different like whole person, and they're not afraid to like kind of give their own opinion, and then it makes you think totally different, makes your decision more like more open in a different perspective, and it's nice. It's a nice book. I don't know, I like the book. I like it so far. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for the recommendation.
So I can just say I like the book.
Yeah.
3/5 done with it. So
that's good luck.
Yeah, it's not bad. Y'all should check it out for real.
Definitely.
That's tough.
I think y'all should look at it.
We've taken like a piece of that, I will say, like perspective wise, just like on the podcast, like having other people on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's
it's
definitely
a whole nother thing.
Yeah, because we were definitely talking about that in the beginning, you know. It was just the four of us, and like, you know, we've, you know, been close for a little while now, to the point where like sometimes we probably know what each other is going to say, responding to an answer. So it's like having that, you know, fourth or fifth opinion, you know, really switches up what we say and like how we approach it, especially when we have like, you know, Jess on, you know, for any type of discussion. It doesn't have to be like a man versus girl type of deal. It can just simply be a different perspective that just we collectively hadn't thought about. But yeah, it's really good. I like that. That's tough.
I definitely recommend.
I like the single, like asking people what they think singularly, because I feel like I can do that pretty well with like my music, like asking people like what they think individually. That way I can get their
true thought.
Yeah, like their absolutely true thought of what their opinion is.
Yeah, if you sent that out in a group chat, like everybody's just gonna say that's
fire
tough.
Emoji,
yeah,
fire emoji.
exactly. You sent it to somebody individually. Yeah, you said.
What?
Wait, that you said. Yeah, you sent it to just somebody, and then all of a sudden it's like, wait, but that one line sound kind of like dirty though. I don't know what you mean by that.
Yeah.
No, but I like that.
That's good thoughts actually. I like that.
Good
How's
book.
your music going?
It's good, man. I feel like I'm really indulging into the creative side. Networking with a lot of people, especially in New Haven area. So it's rolling right now. Honestly, the ball is rolling.
What's got you like for that networking? I feel like something that we talk about a lot because, you know, it's so essential just to business careers and like, you know, just life in general, you know, moving forward. What's got you to start networking and connecting?
I've always wanted to. I just didn't know how to go about it. But I feel like ever since the plug and play that we were talking about last episode, I got a lot more people that like connected through Instagram, and then one person was doing his name is Eastside Lenny, he was doing a music video, and I was like, oh, like he put it on his story or on his Instagram that he needs people, and I was like, oh, I want to come through, like see what it's about, like help you out with your project, and from there, that's where you like build connections.
Of course.
And he ended up inviting me to his studio, made some stuff, made some heat, and
Tough.
that's how you do it.
That's good looks, man.
So I think it's like adding value to yourself for other people first. Really showing them that you're here for the whole collective and collaborative process, not just for your own agenda type thing.
Do you guys think networking is essential to like really level up in life?
Absolutely.
100%.
What?
Like,
Absolutely.
I think
Might
it's
be the
essential.
number one thing behind skills.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it really is. I mean, essentially, like, think about how far networking could get you without the skills. You know what I mean? You need to
skills.
have the skills, but like,
Yeah.
think about. I mean, we've all played sports. Like, you know, think about networking just in the most basic terms of like, you know, a kid knows the coach, or you know, the son of the coach, or you know what I mean, just really close with them, coach them on a team before. That kid's ass. He doesn't belong here. You know what I mean? You know he's bad. He does not deserve to play. He doesn't deserve minutes. Like, really question why he's, you know, wasting space. But he got here, and a lot of other people got cut that have better skills than him. You know what I mean? Like,
So
and that
true
just
sometimes.
applies to the
It
same
is
thing
so
in
true.
business and life. Like, I was just watching this dude talk about how he was in the jet business and selling jets, and it's like he was a bartender that met a guy that was a regular at a bar. Then he told him he would work for free. He worked for free for 10 months until he sold his like first jet, and then from there he went into private equity, because that dude that brought him into jets brought him into private equity. Then he was making millions in private equity, came back and did his own business, and then he's an entrepreneur. But it's like that whole
That's deadly
story.
stories.
Yeah, that whole story
That's deadly.
is summed up in just networking. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a
Absolutely.
friend. So, I don't know. I like it, though.
So does that mean that business isn't just business, it's more personal? Because about who
What?
you know?
Of course. I mean, it's a lot
Definitely
about
who you know.
So it's
A
personal.
lot about who you know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm agreeing.
Yeah, most definitely. I think, obviously, the people, like, that are front-facing in your business are going to be the do or die. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And especially, like, I've just done a lot of research on, like, you know, big corporation and, like, higher up talks. Like, those relationships are very dependent on loyalty and such like that. Actually, I just saw that, you know, the brand Sriracha, you guys all use that. So recently, just in the past year, Sriracha has gotten different flavors out of their bottles, and people are asking why, and it's because they've had to source their Sriracha or the jalapeno peppers from multiple different small farms, because the conglomerate company actually like screwed over a farm with like 1,700 acres, and it's like, but it was just because of their personal relationship. Like, one dude one dude was too greedy. They didn't agree. They didn't see eye to eye. And they just said, he was like, all right, well, like, if you don't want to like give me a good deal, like, I'm not going to buy any of your jalapenos. So the farm lost like $8 to $10 million. Like, it was just crazy. But like, that was just based off of relationship. You know what I mean?
Damn.
So
Yeah.
networking is key.
Well, shit is definitely networking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a very essential like thing to level up in life for sure.
I mean, Ty, I don't, in terms of like Hofstra, like, do you think was any networking involved like beforehand to like get to where you were right now from Sacred Heart?
Networking beforehand. What do you mean, like?
Like, how, like, did Hofstra just pop up on your radar, just send you an email, or was it like, did you know somebody? Did you know somebody on the team?
I didn't know anything about. I didn't know anything about Hofstra, but they were the first school that called me.
Okay.
I didn't know any player on Hofstra. No, nothing. But coach, one of the coaches at Sacred Heart told me Hofstra is a good situation for guards. But I didn't know nothing until I got to Hofstra, until I went
Okay.
into the recruiting process.
So
You
just
said
did
fuck it.
Yeah.
Low key.
No, it wasn't a fuck it. It was like
You just got to look at
You got-
everything.
you gotta look at everything. It was definitely not fuck it. My whole thing was it was close to New York. Black head coach. Education's better than Sacred Heart. if you look at any of their guards, they always have a guard averaging 20 points or close to it.
Got that.
They have sent guys to the NBA before. They develop their guards to do the 20-point scoring. And yeah, there's a lot of research and questions I asked for me to come here. The networking is actually going to come, I think, after the fact. Like, now that I went to Sacred Heart and Hofstra, the NBA is going to call them to see if I was a good person, good kid. I never burnt any bridge, even though I really wanted to sometimes.
Yeah.
So, like, I think that's where the network come in now, but make the Hofstra decision now, I wouldn't say I knew anything about it before they popped up on my phone.
Okay, but
yeah. No, I mean, like, for me, for networking, it has helped me in life several times. Still is. I mean, I went to go play pro soccer in Argentina because of the people I knew. And then I got a trial there, and they treated me nicely and stuff like that. And obviously my skills were, good with my networking. It wasn't like network and then like, oh shit,
but it got your foot in the door.
Yeah, it got the foot in the door, and that's all I need.
That's all it's about.
That's all you need, Well, if you put in the work,
Of course. But I think that's when Ty said, like, the skills come second. Like, you needed that opportunity first to even show them your skills type.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean?
And, once I got that foot in the door, and everything's been opening
Skills
up.
took over.
Yeah.
Preparation took over.
100%. Just, like, locked in, like, all the work I put in before and during is just, like, it wasn't anything different, I mean, it was more intense, but, like, it's good competition, good intensity. But after that, I mean, now just opening doors and really, like, looking at it in a different light as well. Like, wow, this networking stuff and, like, knowing a lot of people and just being, like, your normal, nice self, it can really, like, just, like, open up so many doors, Like, there's people randomly asking me as well, like, oh, do you want to do a certain type of job, or do you want, like, a coaching job, or, like, do you want to do some collaborations? Like, bro, so many things just open up, and it's just like, wow, it's kind of sick.
Yeah,
it's nice. It's a blessed thing as well. I'm very grateful for it. And and even with the podcast as well, like, different sponsorships have come up, and we're trying to open up more doors and network with different people and stuff like that, and
have a good relationship with many people.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's the goal, honestly, because you never know when you need something. That's how I take it.
That's a fact too.
It's true.
Never know when you need something.
And you never know but when somebody's going to need you, especially for, like, what Jared's saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, creating value, you know what I mean? Like, if somebody associates you with, like, that one value, skill, or trait that you got, you know what I mean? They're going to be like, oh, wait, Luch, like, I need somebody to edit my videos. I know Luch edits. Like, I know he's good at it. Let me, like, just hit him up. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I just had a couple conversations with him, but it's something that Luch brought up. You know what I mean? Like, and I'll at least keep it in mind.
Yeah.
So, something like
Right.
that.
Yeah.
It's great.
100%. And I was gonna ask you, like, since we're on the topic of, like, networking and level up, how do you guys, like, open yourself up to embracing, like, a new life, almost, a new journey in a sense?
New chapter, kind of?
Yeah, like a new chapter type of
Go with it.
I think I'm about to get ready and do. I think I did 3 chapters in college or 2. About to be a 3rd with basketball, trying to do this NBA thing.
thing. Yeah.
I don't know. I just think my whole thing is to be present, and maybe I'm too present because I don't think that far ahead. My timeline of thinking doesn't go past the month usually.
That's fine.
But, like, I feel like I'm really just in the present moment because you don't want to miss your moment. You don't want to miss your opportunity thinking about something that's not guaranteed for the only thing that's guaranteed is the moment that you have right now. So when the new chapter comes, I think of new chapters as new opportunities. So I just try to be in the moment. Again, get my foot in that door, and the preparation would do the rest. You feel me?
I like that.
Yeah.
That too.
I like that. Yeah, it takes it's like you said, you know, when it's a new opportunity, you got to embrace it. And I am very like that as well, like trying to embrace the moment and be present, and very grateful for everything I have going in, all the stuff that I have, you know, in the future, in the present, whatever. But I think I'm very open with, you know, like looking at the different opportunities that I have or paths I have, and just like make the, you know, correct choice in my, you know, present moment that's best for me. And hopefully in the long term it'll be, you know, beneficial. And I think, you know, with a lot of determination and hard work, consistency, you know, anything is possible, you know, and just got to keep that work ethic, just keep it pushing, and be happy with life, and, you know, do good to others, and just embrace it.
Yeah,
you know?
but
Yeah, that's
I like
all
that.
me.
I'll say, personally, when it comes to change and new chapters, I'll say initially for me, I think transition has sometimes been harder for me, just initially, just based on, I don't know, it depends on like the environment or whatever it may be. Like, I'm fine with change because I'm such a fast-paced person, but I've also tended to like that first little adjustment period has like hit harder for me, and then I have to like kind of like refocus myself, like, and realign myself with like my values and my goals, and be like, okay, like I've made this change for this reason. This change was like, I knew I made this decision for like the good and like also for my future. So just kind of like reassuring myself that I'm making a decision for the benefit of myself is probably something that's like been good for me, but it doesn't always come right away. You know what I mean? Because a change of environment can sometimes just be a shock sometimes too. So I think just adjusting and then just like realizing that you may have new goals, and you know, you have new objectives, and now you have to move life a little bit differently. You know what I mean? Just getting adjusted to that.
Patience as well, hey.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
a great
I'm gonna
one.
add one thing quickly to that. I just think I don't deal with that readjustment because I feel like I moved a lot. So I just moved a lot, and things just changed so fast. So as a young kid, I just think I got used to it. That's another thing. Like,
Yeah.
so me moving across the country or won't really,
Yeah,
like, I
yeah.
moved so many times before. I uprooted myself. You know?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think it's
you
about
did.
the place itself, I guess, because like it's, I mean, I can move anywhere respectfully, but I think it's just more about what comes with that move. It's not, you know what I mean? Like, it's a change of lifestyle is really what I'm talking about. Like, I can be here, Florida, Texas, or Mexico, but it's about like what changed in my career. What am I doing now in my lifestyle that is different than what I did beforehand? You know what I mean? But I do see you on that side, and I think even to speak on that point, like you talking about how in the moment you were, I think that you are as a person, that just makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, you just in tune with yourself wherever you go, and like it is what it is. You just got it on like that. But no, that's good looks.
Ty's like a I'm here now type of guy.
Yeah, that's tough.
But
Yeah, bro.
I feel like to transition into a new situation, like, one, you have to be open-minded. Like, you don't know what's gonna happen, so you have to be like really aware that anything can happen, like even out of the ordinary, like type shit. So just be open-minded with that.
Type shit.
And then also like know that, like, just have confidence that you're there for a reason. You know, like no matter where you are, whatever you choose to do, like you have a set of skills that you can apply, and it'll work out for you. Maybe not, maybe it might not, but maybe it will if you actually like are just determined and really just hone in on those skills that you have and try to learn more. And then probably just ask a lot of questions as well, because you don't know what is going to happen. You don't know what the environment, if you're going to a totally different environment, definitely ask a lot of questions, since you're not used to being there. But that'll really not only open you up to what's possible, but other people will see like, oh, this guy is curious about like what we do. Like, let's
He's
really
serious.
Like he's serious.
serious.
Like, let's fill him in. Like, let's like make him better. And you'll see like the positive reinforcement that you'll get from that.
That's a great point. Asking
But
for go for it. Yeah.
real quick, because you said something that I liked, and my mom would love to. You said it will work out if you have the right determination to do it.
Mm-hmm.
My mom said, "Don't try, just do."
Yeah,
So,
I like
you know
that.
what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Definitely.
the motto I live by. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I have to just do.
Yeah, I like
For
that.
real. Because a lot of people just like think too much, like, you know, and they don't really
I'm trying.
do, you know, like I'm just
I'm
trying,
trying
like
my hardest.
I will do that, you know, I will. Like, why don't you just do now? You know, like
Just
you gotta just
do.
do it, like Nike type shit.
I might really put that on a shirt. I might get that tatted on me.
Just do for real. Yeah,
Nah,
and you
don't
know,
try, just do. That's literally what my mom
don't
says all the
try,
time.
just
That's
do.
tough.
Like I'd be like, I'm trying to get my yoga, and she'd be like, just don't try, just do. That's her biggest saying.
That's funny.
Yeah,
That's good lines though. I mean, like, it's
true.
facts.
Might get that. That might be that might get my
Yeah.
first tat.
Yeah, I like that.
because actions are powerful, man. Like,
Facts.
you know, you could you know, talk about, hey, listen, like I want to go to the gym, or you could just go to the gym.
Yeah.
You
That's
know,
what I
just
do a
go
lot of
to
the
the gym.
days. That's
just
what I
go
do.
to the gym. And like, if you don't want to go to the gym, at least get up, go to the gym, see how you feel, and then you'll feel better, bro.
That's literally what I
You'll
do.
feel way better afterwards. You know,
Because like on the days when I'm like dog tired, I'm just like, I just
Yeah.
drive there and then I'm sitting outside like, I want to
Yeah.
drive back.
Bro.
I walk my ass in there and I'm like, fuck.
I'm fine.
I can't turn around now. Like,
Yeah.
I'm already in here.
Once you start stretching, then you're like, all right. Like,
All right, let's get
see a
to
couple,
it.
The hardest
see a
part is
couple good looking
starting.
girls. You're like, yeah, I can stay a little bit.
the block is high. I don't know.
Yeah, it really is.
I think the hardest part is starting, but I think that just comes with discipline and your positive habits. And
Mm.
once something becomes a habit, you can't miss many days of what you do.
True.
Like the gym been a habit, so I don't miss it. And if I do miss it, I feel like shit, and I feel like I gotta go at 6 a.m. the next day. Like it's just a habit to go at certain times during the day.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
It's done.
Get the work done, get your homework done at night. Whenever time you get your homework done, it's just a habit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Procrastination, a habit. Just,
Facts.
You know what I'm
actually. Yeah.
What do you guys think of procrastination actually? Like, do you think it's beneficial
Not at all.
or do you think it's
Or
terrible?
I think it's.
I don't think it's beneficial at all. I'm with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. I think there's certain. Maybe you can. I don't know. The only angle I can even see that's possibly beneficial is doing part of your work that. Yeah, I know. That's why I was. Because I'm like, I just
That's
don't
not
see.
procrastinating if you
Yeah,
started,
you're right.
though.
Yeah, okay. So it's just okay, what's one tip that you would give yourself that you leaving high school? We're 5 years out now. What's one tip that you would give 18-year-old version of you that would help you today?
Stop doubting yourself. Stop being a bitch. That's what I would have told myself.
But why do you think you could have had more confidence or what?
I think my confidence wavered by how I was doing in playing in basketball.
Mm.
And I just started to figure this out. So it took me probably, what year am I at? 5 years after high school to figure it out. And it's just been the last 8 games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like it's something that's just like kind of come to you, like click.
I just keep, like, I figured it out. Like, I just figured the game out. You can't do nothing with me. You can throw any defensive coverage at me. I'm not going to play stupid. I'm not going to play selfish. And you cannot stop me in any way, shape, or form.
Tough.
Now, again, but going back to high school, my confidence would waver if I was talking to someone or if I wasn't.
Mhm.
But now, I don't need to talk to nobody because I'm still him. Like, I figured that out. Like,
Yeah, I like that.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
I just feel like a lot of confidence comes from the preparation, and I feel like a lot of confidence comes from your self-worth. And I just think while doing this, like, just doing certain things like doing yoga, reading, being outside, and not doing playing video games every day, or just staying in my room every day and sulking. I feel like a lot of things, just like picking up new hobbies. I feel like all that stuff just helped me realize, like, I got a lot to offer, for anyone that comes in my life, and they can't see that. Cool, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Someone else will, or my friends see that. If another friend came along and didn't see that, I'm quick to cut people off because like I don't need nobody, and I got the ones that I love. So, boom.
I like that.
So
That's tough.
stop being a bitch and stop doubting yourself.
I like it. I like it.
I'll say it just like that.
like
tough,
it.
tough. What about you, Jared?
I was gonna say confidence was definitely something that I feel like I could have had more of leaving high school. Just with everything. But if I were to go back now, I would tell myself to find what I'm passionate about. I feel like I did find what I'm passionate about, but I feel like it took me a little longer than I would have liked. But at the same time, like, just got to be patient with life. Because I feel like a lot more happy just doing what I love every day.
That's good.
So essentially just try to find what you like and stop worrying or stop trying to be led by what other people think too.
Yeah.
That's also another big one.
That's good. What about you, Luch?
I would tell my high school self, like coming out of there, probably to be, just fearless, because coming out, I was always, I put in a lot of work, but at the same time, it was like the confidence factor where like I was scared to make a mistake or scared to do something, where the coach wouldn't like me, to do anything like that, and then he would get in my head or whatever, and then I would like mess up, and I'm like, all right, this is just stupid. And then once I figured out not to like give a fuck about anybody except for my own game, and like I know I am good because of how much work I put in, everything started flowing very smoothly since then. And I think it takes patience and time. I don't regret anything, but at the same time it would be nice to just know, early on to just be fearless and not give a fuck. Yeah, relax,
Yeah, that's another thing. Relax.
Yeah, just relax. Take care of your body. And
all right, your turn, Miller.
it's good.
But I was gonna say I definitely resonate with what you guys are saying about the confidence thing. I think that's something I would definitely tell like 18-year-old self coming out of high school, going into juniors, because I think sports wise, that's something definitely I realized like when the confidence is high, like I'm playing my absolute best, I'm nuts, you know what I mean? But like, snowball effect of downhill, I can definitely get behind that. But I would tell my 18-year-old self to do what you're truly passionate about, or just live your own life, you know what I mean? Like, don't live your life for anyone else, like not your parents, not the people around you, like not because of social media or I don't know what the school system has to say. Just like live your own life. I feel like personally I was definitely someone that looked at a lot of the numbers and like I just wanted to make a lot of money, and then like I kind of found myself not following what I was truly passionate about, and then I ended up going to school for like the first 3 semesters out of juniors, and I'm going for biology, and like just like at the end of the day, like I knew myself enough where like I probably didn't even have to step into that for a semester, you know what I mean? Like I think I had some interest, but I think deep down if I really locked in and like really just stayed true to what I believed in, like I probably would have done business right off rip, just because that is my passion, you know what I mean? It's not like like I just want to do some generic business to get a easy course. Like that's just what I want to do. So I think that's something I would definitely just like tell myself, just like believe in yourself kind of deal, like stay true to yourself.
Yeah, I'm always talking to my younger self to keep going type shit. Like like my younger self always had those dreams and like aspirations, and like I know that's like in my core of like what I want to do as well. So I always like think about it in a sense like, what would he say right now, to his future self? Like, what are you doing? Are you doing exactly what I said I would be doing?
That's kind of funny because I do the same thing, but in a different way. I'm just like, younger me would be proud, but he ain't happy yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you worked. My younger son would be like, "Damn, you really and like got a chance, averaging fifth in the nation in scoring. Like this is what you in college is really what you like wanted.
Yeah, I like that.
You wanted to be the guy,
Yep.
heavy as the crown. What they say?
Heavy is the crown that wears it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's
What's
very.
up?
Damn, this is a great podcast.
I'm gonna have my
Great
last spin
podcast.
off on that saying because I actually I have my own version of it, but it's like make future self, like do things for your present self for your future self. So like it's like I don't talk to my previous self, but I talk to myself right now where I'm like, bro, like make you tomorrow happy about what you did today type shit. So like in 24 hours, that version of me will not be disappointed in this version of me right now. You know what I mean? That's how I see it.
Type shit.
Yeah.
That's hard.
I like that.
I like this podcast, guys.
Same.
That's a great podcast. It's a great, very inspirational, motivational
Facts,
type
facts.
of
That was
podcast
great.
episode today. I hope y'all are liking it.
Yeah.
With
I
the
think
Fantastic Four too. I love it.
Yeah, bro.
fantastic.
The original four.
Yes,
Oh,
sir. Y'all want to end it off there?
Origins.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good one.
definitely.
Yeah, I think
The
it's-
origins.
I think we'll end it off there. All right. Well, I hope you guys like the podcast. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Make sure to check out our merchant down in the description below. Make sure to check out our handles and subscribe. We are at 375. Almost at 400.
Run it up.
So those that aren't subscribed, please subscribe. We appreciate you. And make sure to do something good for someone else today. See you in the next one.
Type shit.
Peace.
Yes, it is.
If I told you I don't wanna know